Since my last video, I've received quite a few questions, so I thought it'd be cool to do a Q&A video to elaborate more on these questions. Okay, question number one. How long would you say that you've been building this bike? So I've had the bike since March of 2003, and really the day that I bought the bike was when the project began. When I bought it, I got it for a really good deal off of eBay because it had been laid down. So the tank was damaged, one of the side panels was damaged, and the handlebars were bent alongside some of the, I think the lights and the tail lights and the turn signals were damaged as well. So at that time, when I got the bike home, I upgraded the handlebars to some drag bars, repainted the tank, I replaced the turn signals that were busted, among a couple other little things that needed to be fixed. And really from there I was hooked. So then in 2009-ish, the stator started to fail, and I just happened to come upon a CX500 parts bike, an 82, which I'd mentioned in some of my previous videos, with the TI ignition system. So at that point I pulled the motor, I did a bunch of work to it, and replaced the stator with the TI, the 82 series TI system. As far as this project is concerned, I really didn't start getting back into making all these upgrades until just this year. So you guys are really seeing in these videos the major overhaul from the bike being basically spray painted flat black to being this like full-fledged transition project. Okay, question number two. This involves the ignition switch that I just did in the last video. Doesn't the location make it easier for someone to hotwire the bike and ride off with it since the wires are a lot more accessible? That depends on your point of view. If you look at the original ignition switch, the plug could be pretty easily pulled off of the ignition switch and hotwired even with the switch in the stock location. Even though the ignition switch is a little bit more exposed underneath the tank as compared to being hidden underneath the triple tree, I would say that the ability to hotwire the bike is still about the same. This question has to do with the mechanical fan on the camshaft from my mechanical fan video. The question is, are these fans supposed to literally just slide off the camshaft? Mine is stuck on. Okay. In a way, yes it should. The camshaft has a small tapered end stock, and this fan slides directly on top of that tapered end. Now, in the stock form, there's a 12mm bolt that holds the fan on. When you remove that 12mm bolt, the fan can still stay on the camshaft. But if you notice, inside of the fan, which you probably can't see, but you'll notice inside the fan there's another set of threads. If you pass a bolt into these threads while the fan is hooked to the camshaft, that bolt will draw the fan off of the camshaft. Try that out. That should pull off the fan. Okay, question number four. Now that the CX is almost done, are you going to do another project? That's a huge question. Let me answer the first part. The project is, I'd say, 75% done. There's a lot of little things I'd still like to do in the coming months. So I want to finish this project before I move on to something else. Have I considered doing another project? Absolutely. This has been a lot of fun. I enjoy doing these bike projects, and I would certainly consider doing another one. I guess the question really is, for the next project, what is it that I'm going to do? Should I get another CX500 and do another CX project? Should I go for a different bike and do something completely different? I don't know. I'd be interested to know what you guys want to see, so let me know. I'm definitely up for a challenge, so that's my answer to that question. In short, I've got some work to do to finish this one up. I want to finish this project. Would I consider another one? Absolutely. Haven't decided what, but I'm open-minded. I'd definitely like to keep my eye out for a good project bike, maybe in 2017. Alright, well, thanks again for watching. Hope you enjoyed this Q&A. It's a little something different, but kind of in the middle of waiting for some parts to arrive, and I thought I'd give everyone an update. Alright, see you next time.